Logging absolutely sucks, but there is a better way. This is how to get amazing logging XP without the mind-numbing boringness that is chopping down trees. There is a location in the southeast of Brightwood that has elemental dogs that when killed can be chopped instead of being skinned. Chopping these gives phenomenal amounts of logging XP at 838 XP per dog and rewards you with some wordwood as well. We're going to be non-stop farming these dogs in an area that is densely packed with them. While I was working on this video yesterday, I'm very lucky that I didn't release it because I was doing the farm incredibly inefficiently. You may have seen a post by the user ET123, I'll link it in the description, and he had a method that I didn't even think of for some reason, and that was to use a ranged weapon and stay in a central location. I was actually running around in circles, killing everything in between. Incredibly inefficient, really. So I've taken inspiration from his post and included this in my guide as the method. So without further ado, let's get into how to actually do this farm. Firstly, I'd say minimum level probably 28 or 29 to kill all these enemies and be safe. 30 would definitely be the safest, as you have to deal with multiple level 31 and 32 enemies with poison. Secondly, you'll need 100 logging. Yes, you do have to do the 0 to 100 logging grind, which is like 8 hours. It absolutely sucks. I totally get it, it's really terrible, but you do have to have 100 logging for this. Once you do have 100 logging, this actually just kicks it into overdrive. This farm is so good for XP. Lastly, I highly recommend some survivability. As always, I love the hammer and its control abilities, and it has really high survivability with the heal, so I'm always going to recommend it. You also need a ranged weapon to pull aggro. You don't need to do any damage with the ranged weapon, so you don't need any stats in the ranged weapon, and it doesn't have to be good. I just grabbed the fire staff for the first lot of filming I did for this, so it really doesn't matter. To get to it, the closest teleport is the Brightwood Spirit Shrine in the southeast of the zone. It is actually directly next to the farm. If you don't have that, it's actually the North Everfall Spirit Shrine that's the closest. It's closer than the Brightwood Town, and then Brightwood Town following that. Once you've teleported, walk over to this location, get the Spirit Shrine if you haven't already, and then the farm is located along this path. For the method, all you need to do is walk up and down this section of the path and shoot the dogs in these locations. When you're on the path, you'll want to try pulling dogs from either side of the path from where you are, and then just standing in the location until they come to you. This is so you don't reset the aggro from either side. But it actually doesn't slow it down too much to just hit them one by one and kill them one at a time. Once you kill the dogs, you want to use your woodcutting axe to chop them into bits, and you get 838 XP per dog. You get a heap of wordwood as well. Lastly, any enemies that come up against you, just kill them. They're not really that tough. I try to kill them at the same time as the dogs so I can hit everything at once with AoE. Enjoy the farm, and thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe. I really want to try and hit 10k subs by the end of the year, so please help me get to that goal. It would be absolutely fantastic. More videos coming this week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.